Oh, you're muted, SC.
All right, let's try that again. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. That damn mute gets me every single week. I don't understand it.
Every
I don't even know why
I'm
it
gonna
goes on.
I'm
Must be
gonna
like a
start warning you
default. Ah,
before.
glad we got that out of the way. It's always good to get that out of the way in the first 3 seconds of streaming. All right, man, we got, man, I feel like I've been away for like a month, just missing a week here. Last week sucked being sick, and I know you were a little bit down out too. So
Yeah, I
I,
think you were sicker than I was, but yeah, it definitely wasn't a good week for both of us.
no, I don't know if just everything just caught up. I had camps going on, and we were away in Johnson City the week before. I don't
I
know.
think well, there's actually a lot of sickness going around, and it for us it's the first. Kids have been in school now for actually they've been in school for 3 weeks now, but the first 2 weeks of school. Um, Everybody was back and spreading basically everybody got sick the
Yeah.
last 2 weeks. So
Well, our kids aren't even back yet. They go back Monday. So,
you guys go back so late. It's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. But on a good note, I was really excited. I know we've got some cool stuff going on at our academies with some competitions coming up, and I'm super excited about that. But I was looking at the spring schedules, and for the first time that I could remember, all of our schools in this area, because we're all over the board, all of our schools have the exact same spring break. It's like the first time I could
Th-
remember.
That never happens.
No, because our academy, we sit like right on the border of two different counties. And then we also draw from South Carolina too, which is a whole different, it's almost like a different world, it seems like sometimes. And those guys already started back at school, but their spring breaks this year are all at the exact same time, which is fantastic. So looking forward to that in April. I think the Easter holiday is like April 5th or 6th this year, so first week of April.
Mm, gotcha.
All right, let's see.
Got Lightning Leg in the house. Shorty JS, Shaq, Janice 89, Dopest Crew. What's up, everybody?
City Pigeon said his start time says 8.5 hours.
No,
What?
8:15 a.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I put this up this morning and I was in a hurry. I had to run out and do some stuff. And then
Yeah, I think that's
I got caught in a little bit of church traffic. It was almost like a concert was letting out. It's like, holy cow, it took forever to get back, but I put stuff up quick. I didn't even look at the time, to be honest. So hope everybody got the notifications. If not, we'll do better next week. So Justin modify. Well, we had a lot of stuff going on. We had Rome was released within this crazy week and a half, and I did make it to Rome. I did pick up some properties. I know we'll talk about that in a little bit.
yeah. We've got 2 weeks of stuff to kind
Mm-hmm.
of blast through, and you know, you can also catch up on Meant to Be did a good job of going through stuff. Upland After Dark did a good job, and Lightning Leg and stuff. So lots of good streams out there to be keeping up on your information.
Yeah, I started to listen to Upland After Dark this morning. I didn't get through all of it before I ran out of time, and I did listen a little bit to what was it, Thursday night? Well, I listened to it on Saturday afternoon, but Too
Too
Stupid to
stupid.
Win had the Mars Utah on. I love Mars. Mars is a cool dude, real laid back guy, and it was exciting to see him on and doing his thing. So I think now does Mars Utah have a podcast as well, an
That I
active
don't know.
one? I know he used
I'm
to
not
do a lot
sure.
of streaming. I'm not sure. I know he's very musically inclined, does a really great job. I know he's done some of the music for Too Stupid to Win and has done a fantastic job with the work that he does. So really nice guy. I always like to see him on stream and listen to him talk. So really cool dude. Kind of
Yeah, I've
brings
always liked
back the
Mars.
memories of when I was a kid. We had this wrestler in the WWF called the Masked Superstar, I think his name was back in the day. And every time I see him, I think of that wrestler. But cool, super cool dude. So yeah, there was a lot of good shows this week. I do have a lot of catching up to do. I did catch a little bit of Mint to Be. And then I know there were some announcements on. It looks like there's some really cool in-person meetups. I know Too Stupid to Win has got one up in Cleveland area. I believe that is October 17th, 18th, which I was super excited about until I seen the date, and it's like the same week as we have a tournament. So
Mm.
can't make that one, and I was really hoping to make that and then be able to hang out with him since we didn't get to do Vegas this year. So definitely have to plan something else. I know we've got, isn't there a New Jersey meetup too? I think Upland Terra and Daz Mustang. I don't know the date on that one, but that one's coming up pretty quick here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that one is September maybe, and then I think there's gonna be a West Coast one as well.
I did see Shacklin and Mesme put together something out there in Almedia, and they're doing like a tour of Alcatraz or something too. So they're going to be swimming with the fishes or something out there. So that sounded pretty cool. That one is coming up in November, I believe. I think it's like the 7th and 8th, something like that. So that'd be a really cool meetup that the girls are putting together up in that area. So lots of cool
Yeah,
stuff going on.
yeah, I was jealous of the Alcatraz because we did go out to Napa 2 years ago and spent some days there in San Francisco, and the Alcatraz tours were all booked up, and so we didn't get to do it. But we are actually going back to Napa this year,
Oh, nice.
but we're not going to be staying in San Francisco, so we're going to be going straight to Napa. So I don't know if we can work out the Alcatraz or not.
Yeah, Shaq confirmed that is the 7th and 8th. I thought that was the date.
Yeah,
Nice. Well, we've got, well, if you didn't notice, it's football season, as everybody
that's
knows.
right.
And the best
I
team
was just
on the
telling.
planet is the Buffalo Bills, of course. So, in this house, anyways, I know in KO's house, it's the Eagles and Eagles slash Red, or not Red Wings, Green Bay Packers. So, I know you guys got a divided household over there.
It is.
Have you watched any preseason? I really haven't watched too much. It's just preseason. We don't even have any of our players playing. I had friends that were getting upset that we were getting our butts handed to us, but I'm like, they're not even playing any of the starters. They're just trying to
That
figure out what's going on with the newer players.
that's my thing. It's just they're playing second string a lot and maybe even third string, and just it just doesn't interest me as much as
Yeah.
the real. It's like sparring rounds, getting ready for a fight. Like it doesn't mean anything,
Nope.
especially if you're working on something specific, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I try to tell people that in training, yeah, I get beat all the time, but maybe that's because I was really focusing on one aspect of my training and I didn't really care about the other stuff. Um, and so yeah, training is training, or preseason is preseason, and then when the game time comes, that's when the
Yeah.
real stuff matters. So
I'd rather eat it in practice than
absolutely.
eat it for real, right? So I was talking with one of our jiu-jitsu black belts here, and we were talking about that the other day. And sometimes you just got to swallow the pride. When you're training, just remember you're actually training. You're not trying to win a gold medal, and it's a good point. Make sure you're working on what you need to work on for the big show or whatever the event is you're preparing for. So.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Let's see who's in the house. We got a lot of people here this morning. We got City Pigeon, great to see you, coming in all the way from New Orleans or wherever he's traveling from this weekend. I know he stays on the road. Janice89, I think, she was the first one in the chat this morning early. Good to see you. Lightning Leg in the house. Got Dopest Crew, Shorty JS, Shacklin in the house. She's up early on that side of town. Recurrier, great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. We got Spies. Spies is in the house. Lightning Leg. Wolf Warner. Wolf, what's going on?
Wolf. I know why Wolf showed up. Wolf wants his upics.
Oh, do we owe him some upics? Did he win
We
again?
he won.
Damn
So
it.
we don't know who won this week's. Because and actually, for once, Wolf forgot to get his entries in this week,
Wolf forgot to get his
and
entries in.
he did.
Oh, that's fantastic. But it's not as fun when he's not in there because
Well, I know it's more fun
it's
to.
always better to beat the wolf.
Yes,
You got the
I
wolf of
agree.
Upland. You got to take him down. So he's always good competition. Johnny Bones too. Johnny Bones, some tough
Yeah,
competition. Laban's been a little bit lacking on his picks. He's got a little dry spell going on for UFC pick'ems. Now that I said that, he'll probably win this week. So, Mass Chef, great to see you. Mass Chef, man, I was thinking about you this morning. You guys got a tough ass game for college football this week. I believe Ohio State is playing Texas. You got Clemson playing LSU. There's some really big meetups for the first week. Some top 10 teams playing some tough battles. So man, that could really stir things up starting out the season for college. I always like to see Ohio State lose, so I am pulling for Texas. Still love Mass Chef and all my other Ohio State fans because I have a lot of Ohio State fans. You can't walk an inch without seeing Ohio State fans or Penn State fans here in North Carolina, I know.
for some reason, I didn't even tell you this yet. My wife is an Alabama fan for college football.
What? I thought she was a Penn State fan. I used to
Well,
like her.
she likes Penn State too.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
she gets a lot of, especially up here, a lot of enemies with the Alabama fans, but or being an Alabama fan. But one of her things she's always wanted to do is go to an Alabama night game, and
Nice.
in Alabama. So for her birthday, actually, I bought tickets. So we're going to Alabama, and it's Alabama LSU actually.
Oh, man.
Um, and
I didn't
we'll
know
be up.
she was an Alabama fan. I would have looked at getting tickets for USC, where my daughter goes. I think they're playing
They
USC
are
this
they
year. I think
are
I
they
saw
playing
them
there?
on the schedule. I know they're playing LSU. I thought they were playing Alabama too.
Well, my the tickets, man,
Oh my God,
college
they're
game
crazy
tickets
expensive.
were like more than like NFL games, and
It's insane, isn't it?
it was insane. Yeah, I was like, man, this is breaking the bank just a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to buy the next set of service structures that come out to save up.
Yeah, we've got Buffalo is coming to Carolina this year. They're playing here in Charlotte, and I was really excited. I got a lot of friends coming down, but I've got a lot of friends that ended up backing out because the ticket prices. I looked at tickets for just me and my family to go, and these were shitty tickets. $1,500, man,
Is that for four
for
tickets?
five. Still three
Five
hundred
tickets?
bucks a piece for like crap tickets, though. If you wanted a good seat, I mean, you're looking at 2,500. It's like no way, not doing it. We're gonna go to the tailgates and we're gonna have fun. I do have some really good friends of mine that are coming down, and ironically, I had my 35th anniversary this week for school and for graduation, and I didn't get to go. I wasn't feeling well, and I just had a lot going on here in real life with the school and stuff like that. But I wasn't able to make it, so I am glad some of them are coming down here, and I will get to see some of the friends from back home. We have kind of a tight knit group that we graduated with. We all still talk and do stuff, when we can and meet up. But I am looking forward to that. We do have a lot of fans here in Carolina from Buffalo. There's a ton of Buffalonians here. So the tailgating, I'm sure, is going to be just insane. I know the last time we went to a tailgate here for a Bills game down in the Uptown Charlotte area, there's a big Bills backers bar, and man, they ran out of beer. I want to say in the first 2 hours. So you would go up to the bar and like the lines were so long, we were buying the beer a case at a time. You buy the base, a whole case, and they just threw the ice on top of it, and you carried the case right out to your tables and areas because you don't want to wait in that line again. It was insane. But hopefully they do a better job of like forecasting because they ran out of stuff really fast and it was really busy. I kind of felt bad for the owner because how do you predict for that kind of a crowd? But there is quite a few Buffalo people here, and then you tack on all the people that are traveling, especially during that time of the year, to get away from the Buffalo snow and weather. What a great place to watch a game down here. You don't have to worry about all the snow and the garbage that goes along with that. So,
Speaking of running out of beer, because we just had the largest attended Major League Baseball game
oh, I heard that
here.
was a crazy debacle.
Yeah, I'm not into baseball. I'm trying to figure out what two teams were playing. So the Bristol Motor Speedway is about 30 minutes from my house, and it's the fastest mile. It's a pretty famous track,
Mm-hmm.
NASCAR track. And quite a few years ago, they held the largest attended college football game at the stadium. And then this year they held the largest. It was the largest attended Major League Baseball uh, game. It was the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds,
Mm.
and the Braves won 4-2. So it was crazy because the game was supposed to start at like 6 or 7 or something like that, and they didn't even throw the first pitch until like 9 or 9:30 p.m. because of the
Wow.
rain. And then they didn't even, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't even make it out of the first inning, and they canceled. They stopped the game, and then they moved it to Sunday. So you had the largest attended Major League Baseball game ever. All those people, they didn't get to see hardly anything.
And they didn't do
They
any
sat.
refund on tickets, I heard too.
Oh no, no,
Yeah.
and then so the next day's attendance was definitely not as good, but still record. But yeah, that was. And oh, and they ran out of like food and beer. Same thing, like
Yeah, that's what I heard.
with it. And I'm like, to me, that is absolutely insane. You know how many tickets are up for sale.
Yeah.
You know that it's gonna. They knew. Actually, I know the ticket sales manager there, and they were sold out like 2 weeks before. So
Yeah.
I mean, they know exactly how many people are gonna be there, and you don't have enough food and beer for people.
How is that even possible? I had,
That's
so actually,
crazy.
our creative writer for the Heroes of Hyde, his mom and brother were at that game. His brother is a
Mm.
big sports person and does like
Well, did they get
broadcasting
to?
and different things. And they said it was a shit show. That's what I heard from him. But yeah, it
Well,
wasn't a great event from what I heard.
I
So,
didn't go, but it definitely didn't sound good.
yeah. Hey, Crumbus, thanks for jumping in. Great to see you. Man, so I am feeling so good because I'm in the totem free zone this season with all my totems being dead before they even started. But it's been really cool to watch everybody talking about having to wake up for their totems, and I'm not having to do any of that. I'm kind of glad because mine would have all been dead between travel a little bit and then being sick. I would have missed. They would have all been dead anyways. But yeah, because I think Shaq. I saw Shaq in chat. She was up really early and she was feeding totems and was going back to bed. But yeah, I mean, I don't miss that from last season. So,
My totem. So I've missed 4 feedings this whole cycle, and then I think 2 of those that I have, if I miss 5, they die. So like the last week, I've been on edge, really trying not to mess it up, because I think yesterday I got into profit with Protom. So for 20 something days, I've been negative, and it would be a total waste if I did all that and end up negative on my Protom. So I really wanted to make sure I end up profitable. I'm not going to make as much as last season because I did not miss a single feed last cycle, but this time I've
nice.
missed 4, so I'm
Oh,
definitely
wow.
gonna miss out. Yeah.
Well, I didn't miss one. So this has been my best season ever.
Way to go, SC. Way to
But
go.
I'm not earning any protum on the bad side of the stick. Yeah, City Pigeon. I'm in the same boat. Shaq and I think it was Umbrella Boy and is it RDP? Someone over in Creedmoor, man, they did a heck of a job with the feed times and everything, and I followed that and did well, the last season. So shout out to them. They did a great job with that as always. They are some detailed group over there.
Since
Well,
we're
man, we
talking about
haven't
football,
talked about anything related to Upland. What's going on in Upland? We talked about very little so far.
well, before we do that, I was going to ask about the our NFL fantasy league. What's the? Do we have a plan for that
Oh yeah, the fantasy league is tomorrow. Yeah, we
tomorrow?
got
Okay,
the draft is tomorrow. It's been in the Discord. M Strike's got all that put together, and we go live at 9:30. So looking forward to that. And we actually got a really good group in there, so I'm looking forward to it.
nice. Okay, so that starts off
9:30, yeah,
tomorrow.
and we're gonna do that live. It looks like, yep, that was the goal, was to do it live. So I've got to work on all the make sure I have enough cameras on my system here because there's 10 of us.
Oh snap!
Yeah, so I was trying to get it planned strategically because of everybody's different schedules. I know we got some different time zones and countries and different people playing this year. And then I don't know if you saw, but Boy Dern is heading up some of the football picks. So we got a little soccer pick 'em going on week to week now. So if you are into soccer, definitely check that out. I know Upland Boy Dern is going to be putting all that together. We'll get more specifics on that as that information comes out and starts. I don't know what the actual start date is, but we'll find out for you guys.
That might have already started because they were talking about that on the Upland After Dark. Because all the U.S. people lost like the first week or something.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll
Boy Dern, if you're in chat, just kind of chime in here. I don't know if he's sleeping or out with the kiddos doing stuff.
I realize what I've done. Okay, there. I thought we were. I've been looking in the NFL pick'ems. We need to probably differentiate that. 'Cause there's two. I
I
didn't realize there was
tagged
a
you.
new.
We tagged you in it. It was an invite
Yeah.
only because it's a specific 10 people. It's all the cool kids.
Oh,
That's the cool
I
kid
haven't
crew.
been. I haven't been looking there. Okay, now I know. Got it. Got it. Um. Oh, I did forget to mention the Clue crew, Scooby and them. They had their show last night too. I actually didn't
Oh, I
catch
knew there
that
was a
one.
show last night.
Yeah, I actually did. I chimed in there a little bit last night and listened to them. They did a good job. They had a Uplando on,
Oh, did they
and
really?
yeah, I hadn't seen Uplando in a long time.
Awesome. Uplando's a great dude, man. I learned so much from him starting out Upland when I finally found out what Discord was. And I remember listening to him, and man, he was a wealth of knowledge. Anytime you sent him a message to, he would get back to you pretty quick, and definitely helped me out with my struggles.
He um he helped me sell my first Block Explorer for cash. I had this Block Explorer I didn't want, but it was one of the Halloween ones, and it was a rarer one, more rare one, and I ended up selling it for like I remember reaching out and saying, "Hey, I was new to the game. And what do you think this would sell for?" And Uplando said, "Well, hang on, I'll kind of help you research it." And so we looked at it, and I think we sold it for like $45
Nice.
USD, and that was one of the first USD. That was like a cool. I remember that. I was like, man, I just made $45 off this Block Explorer in Upland, and so that really got me hooked. That was pretty cool. So I remember him helping me through that process.
Hey, Bajo, thanks for jumping in. Good to see you. Well, we do have kind of some big news in case you didn't see it on Facebook, or if you're not connected to the HydeParkNinjas.com website. If you're not on our mailing list, get on there. We keep you up to speed on new things going on, new promotions. But we do have, we opened up the sales for our second comic book. And I got to say, the artwork is freaking amazing, especially from an action side of it. The fight scenes are unbelievable. I mean, really, really excited about this second book we have coming out. And that is already up for pre-sale. If you get it in time, you guys can actually save some money on it. So we got a little sale running. So definitely check that out. HydeParkNinjas.com, and you can get get yours reserved. And as soon as they come in, we'll ship them out. So really excited about that. I know Kay, you've obviously seen the book too. And just what did you think about the artwork?
Absolutely loved it, and shout out to our first artist. She was awesome, and but this new artist that we have with the experience that they have with their career in comic books is just absolutely awesome. So yeah, can't wait for everybody to see it. A little different style for sure, but it looks really cool.
Yeah, it is action packed and it's authentic, and that was one of our goals is to have everything be authentic with all the different projects that we're doing. And man, it was right down to the T. And this person is a lifelong martial artist, did some artwork with some major companies and some super big characters that are very, very well known throughout the world. So we're super excited about this book coming out. And again, it is on sale at HydeParkNinjas.com. If you get in on the pre-order, you get a little bit better price on that too. So I
Nice.
think all of our orders finally got out. Man, the shipping has been insane.
Yeah, yeah,
At our school, we have had all kinds of issues with shipping lately. I don't know if I'm guessing it's like a worldwide thing. I was talking to my parents, and I know their mail's always wacky up there, and it gets sent from one shipping area, one city to another, and there's like all these different routes that it takes now. So it's definitely been a struggle. But I had stuff sent out at the same time, showed up like a week later than other stuff. I had stuff going to West Coast that it got there before the stuff on the East Coast that was right near us. It was insane, just the times and everything. But that is what it is. So I'm glad everybody did get their stuff and arrived in one piece.
nice.
Hey, JH, how are you doing? Good to see you.
Well, we are gonna have a giveaway today. Let me see. We got a sponsor for today, and that sponsor is JR Wheels,
Oh, JR, another
and
fellow racer.
he's got a really cool new cart out. I can actually show those real quick if you want.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let me pull the screen share up here. See what we got going.
So we're gonna spread these out a little bit. We'll give away one of these today. I really like these. They're like a forklift,
Oh, those are awesome. I have not seen these yet.
and so I actually purchased one myself. I think for Upix. He's got them really reasonably priced, and there's only 100 of them.
Oh, very nice.
Um, so I please go show JR some love. If you don't win the cart today, go pick up one at his shop. Um, I will find that here in just I should have had that prepared. Da, 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 da. Actually, I think I know how I can find it. I've been um, selling some USD here recently. All right, so JR Wheels of JR Wheels. All right, so if you search for JR's Wheels, and I mean, look, he's got them up for 2,625 Upix
Wow,
or $1. So guys,
that's
go
a
pick
great
some up.
deal.
Absolutely, it's a cool looking cart. Now here's the other cool part: is he also gave us some map assets to give away. I put them in the shop so they'd be easy for me to give them away. So he's also creating these like shipping containers.
Oh, neat.
All right, so I thought that was actually really cool. Um, fix my
Can you turn those
and
into living corridors and houses? I'm seeing a lot
hey,
of
you know
that.
what? I have been seeing a lot of that.
I've seen a lot of
And then
businesses going to that as well because of the crazy costs of commercial real estate.
yeah, I'm well, side topic. I'm actually looking at properties right now, and that's actually an option is bringing those
Mm-hmm.
in and making like little Airbnbs for like a campsite or something like that.
Yeah.
But Anyway, he's also made the pallets.
Oh, sweet.
So not only so you can have your forklift, go-kart, and the pallets for it to move around on your property. So today we'll give away one pallet, one shipping container, and one cart. We'll do that as a package giveaway today. So there'll be one big winner there.
Very cool.
I guess we do have some things to go through. I guess we could start with real quick. How did you do in Rome? Um, we'll just kind of go over that first, and then jump into some of the other topics. But yeah, how? So I mean, we didn't even really talk Upland the last 2 weeks. I know we were both sick, and then not only
Yeah.
that, we had our testings, and you had camps and stuff, so we were been slammed. But how was your Rome experience?
The flight was great. 2 hours, I think. It was awesome. I got to sleep while the flight was going on and made it in time. I was in camp. I gotta take this off. It's gonna fall off anyway. So, okay, there we go. Yeah, I was in camp while the opening happened. So, on lunch break, I bought some stuff pretty quick. I actually spent just under $1 million UPIX, I think. So I got some decent properties.
Dang.
Nothing in a collection anywhere. I did get my first 3 properties built, or my first 3 structures built. They're all on the same property. Actually, one of the big properties I had. So I do have a little thing built over there.
That is an issue there, SC. So for the
Don't tell me they got to be on different properties.
Yep.
Oh crap.
Yep. So now you can just
Do I
start
still
them.
have time?
Yeah, you have until Tuesday.
Okay. Damn it. I
But
thought I was ahead of the game for once. Went in there and did it right away. That's what I get.
Let's look you up. Let's look you up.
Unreal.
All right, so let's make sure you're on track. I am on track to get all 10 again.
I didn't do the competitive hunts. I just did not have time.
Gotcha. Let's see how you're looking though. Make sure you get your 14.7. All right, you've got 4. So you did not do the competitive hunts. You did your 10 standards.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job. Nice job. You got your traveling between 2 cities. Mint 3 properties in Rome. You have not done 10 sins in Rome. You need to do 10 paid sins.
Yeah, I did.
In Rome. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why.
I think I did.
My brain.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
you
it
did.
says yes right there. Okay.
My brain read it.
I did that.
My brain read it. No, I don't know why.
I think I did
so,
20
yeah.
sends because I didn't know where I was, and I kept doing it in between stuff and getting distracted. So I know I sent at least 20 times.
I think I did a day of treasure hunting in there, and just that way I got my sins in there.
I visited everybody but Crowley. Crowley had his up so high, I kind of skipped over him. Went to his neighbors.
So a lot of people with Sparkade,
mm-hmm.
it benefits you, and it benefits the players to have the higher send rates. So I know a lot of people that play Sparkade do that. Yeah. So all right. So if you start your 3 constructions in one, you'll have 5 done, and then you actually don't have to do any more. You'll be done with the gamified earnings.
Nice.
I mean, you can do the other ones, but it won't.
Won't benefit.
Won't benefit. So.
Yeah, I wish I could have got the competitive.
If anybody else wants me to look up your name, let me know. Crombus is. So I was just looking in chat. Crombus, there's 25 minutes left before 160 Sparklet giveaway. 160,000 Sparklet giveaway.
Oh, nice.
Into my X. So I'm looking at his X right now. What do we got to do? Massive shout out to the community to feel this legendary chapter. How do we enter? Trying to figure that out.
Yeah, JH, thanks. I am feeling a lot better. Got almost all my energy back. Still a little bit lagging. I trained Friday night and I was definitely feeling it.
Crombus, how do we enter? I'm looking at the. Okay, like is 1 entry, repost is 2 entries. Okay, dokie. I think I can do that.
Where is that? I gotta find that.
Look up Crombus Upland on X.
I don't know how I didn't see that unless we're not connected on X.
I'm trying to make sure I get the right post. I don't see any likes on that. Well, I guess there.
There it is. Okay, now I see it. So we got to like it and repost.
Yeah, I'm going to quote it. All right. Sorry,
All right.
I just wanted to get.
Thanks for reminding us on that, Crombus. We got you.
So you guys go to Crombus, you got to like and repost. Get entered in for that. All right. If anybody else wants me to look up their GameFi earnings, let me know. RDP. What are? Sorry, I missed the RDP. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, RDP, thanks. Appreciate that. I am definitely feeling a lot more healthy this week. You know what the worst was is I had such a sinus impaction. My ear was completely like full. I couldn't hear anything out of my left ear.
That's terrible.
And it took like 4 days before they could actually get it all out. It was crazy.
Ugh.
So I could actually hear.
Man, that sounds rough. My roam. All right, so for the first time ever, now it didn't pay off for me, but I'm not upset about it at all. This guy's a good player. But Banana.
Oh yeah.
Which is human sim in game, and so I actually purchased his city guide. And for 15,000 UPIX, he puts together. I gotta say, it was a very well put together guide with like the history and reasoning as to why he's choosing this as a collection, and it was very well done, very well laid out, easy to read, quick to read. So I actually went, and I oh man, I was floating right through this zone, this Perion zone right here. I even got some.
Are you showing this? Because all I'm seeing is sizzle season.
Sorry, I was on the wrong screen. All right, should be there now. Crap! Every time I do that, it gets.
Is this your first time? What is going on here?
No, whenever I change tabs like that, like it will only zoom in on one spot of the screen messes up. I don't know why. But anyway, I was floating over this Perion zone right here, and he had this street right here pegged as a potential ultra rare. Via del Governo Vecchio. And I was able to mint 4 on that right there.
Nice.
And my hopes were up, and I was like, oh man, this could be the first ultra rares I ever mint, and it did not happen. So no, still all good with Banana. He put together a great guide. It didn't, and I was like, okay, if that doesn't work out, because he had Perion on there as like a rare, like a red, and that didn't hit either. And I was like, dang it. So neither of those hit, but I did have fun minting it, and I got some good ones that I'm excited for.
That's surprising too. Banana's usually on pretty good.
Well, and he's, he looked, it said like for an ultra rare, I think it said like 60 or 65%. That's what he put his. He's like, I've got this at like a 60, 65% chance of hitting as an ultra rare. Some of them went up to like 80% and stuff like that. So he didn't say guaranteed, obviously.
Yeah, it's all speculation.
So, and then he had the other one, Testacchio, or whatever. I did grab a few in there. Now I'm keeping 3 in here, but because I know maybe somebody in chat can tell me these are all FSAs,
Mm-hmm.
and we won't know if it's a collection until it's all minted out. Do the FSAs count for?
I think they do from what I was reading in chat the other day. I could be wrong, but somebody had posted that the FSAs did have to be all sold,
Okay, so
which
let me
could
know in
take
chat.
forever.
Well, they at the end of the season they release all the collections.
Hmm.
So so at worst it'll be 4 weeks from now, 3 weeks from
Wolf
now
said
at
he
the
hit
end.
Trevi.
I did not hit Trevi. Yeah. Where is Trevi?
Yeah, right there
Oh,
in the middle.
right here. Yeah. Yeah, did not hit that. I Now the other thing that I did, I pulled a lightning leg. I feel like I went into Esquilino in here. I think that's where it was.
Pigeon said yes, they must sell out too.
All right,
FSAs.
so I'm gonna keep a few in there, just in case that hits. That was on the list from Banana's Guide. And so anyway, I went and minted probably about 30 properties in here, Esquilino,
Mm-hmm.
for like between 6 and 8 thousand upics each, and I sold them all between 9 and 10 thousand upics. So I ended up making like 30 or 40,000 upics just from flipping. That was a lot of work though. I was hoping that the floor would be higher. I was hoping to mint for 7K and sell for 15, but the upix floor in Rome kind of stayed lower. Let's see what the upix floor is at. Yeah,
Oh,
it's at 80.
Wolf said the FSAs don't count. I guess there's some confusion on that one. I'm not sure on it myself.
Mm. But so partially good news though is I am working on. I'm going to do my first USD withdrawal from Upland. I'm working on that right now. I did purchase that big property in Hyde Park, and also all these service structures.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to be pulling out. I'm over halfway, but I want to pull out about 400 USD back into my account, and that'll pay for that large purchase, and it'll
Mm-hmm.
pay for all of the service structures that I've been purchasing. So I
Nice.
figured, okay, maybe I can just balance that out. And you know what? It's surprisingly been pretty easy to flip into USD.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and just gotta be a little patient with it and take your time. But um, I buy LA under mint in Upix, and then I sell around the floor, and it's just been really steadily climbing. So I'm getting that. I think probably another 2 weeks, and I'll be able to take out that 400 USD. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Nice.
Now part of that I just sold maybe 40 USD from Rome, because the Rome floor right now is like 24%, which
24% cash.
is cash, which
Okay.
is as far as a general floor for a city, that's about the best right now. So I went ahead and sold a
Oh, we
few.
got a wager going on. Pigeon and Wolf. All right. What's the over under?
But yeah, anyway, that was my Rome experience. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody hit some good props over there. I only spent 400,000 or 500,000 outpicks actually. I was kind of proud of myself for not.
That's pretty good. In Rome, I spent, I think, close to 900,000.
Shoo, man, you went pretty strong.
One of the
I
properties was pretty big too. It was an area I thought was going to maybe be a collection, so I went a little
mm,
bit crazy over there. So I bought one decent sized one, and then I bought two smaller ones.
well, and I sold like right away. I flipped, so I flipped all of the small ones, and then I flipped a few bigger ones actually. So I'm up around 200K in Rome, to profit from
Nice.
some of the properties. But so it all in all, Rome has not been a loss. It's definitely been it's just not as good as I would have hoped, but it's all right. Now I would have had more Upix, but I have been buying. under mint Upix Hyde Park properties.
Yeah.
So if you
Well,
keep your, I bought an 86% and 88% in Upix.
that's
Um,
crazy. Who's selling that?
uh,
So,
Sturgios was one
someone
of them, and
uninformed, I guess.
um, so yeah, I think I picked up 3 properties under mint in Hyde Park. So that was I couldn't help but snatch those up. We can take a look at Hyde Park stats from uplytics.org. Now this is from Wednesday.
Okay.
So it hasn't updated since Wednesday, but we are at, as of Wednesday, 19 completed service structures. That's up. I think we were at 14 the
Yeah.
week before. So we had, and I know that the community build is finishing in a few days, like 2 days, and then I have a personal one that's finishing in 4 days. Um, so we're definitely going to be in the 20s here very soon. Addresses have stayed the same. We're at 1668. What is 20% built out? Um,
Mm,
85,
we're almost there.
80. It's like 850 is 10%, right?
Yeah. So about
So
1,700.
1700. So we're almost at 20% built out.
Must be under 1,700, to be honest. Well, no, we're almost there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're almost now. What I've noticed is that our like the completion of builds has been slowing down, but that's because of these service structures taking
Service
so
structures
long.
take so long.
Um, but man, the Sparklet stores are selling out every week.
Yep.
Like within hours, the Sparklet price is up on the exchange. Um, what is Sparklet sitting at today? 0.024
Okay.
cents
That's
today.
that's pretty good.
Refresh that, make sure that's accurate. 7 days we're up 0.5%, but if you look at the month,
Yeah, it's up.
we're up 49% for the month.
It just goes to show you if you have utility. And we've
Yeah,
always
I
said
mean,
that from day one with all these coins and meme coins that have come out over the years is, what is the utility?
well, and you know, I feel like these are people purchasing to actually play Upland. I don't feel like the general
100%.
market,
Yeah, I
the
100%
I,
agree.
I don't feel like the general market has found this coin yet. If you get any traction whatsoever with people that aren't even playing Upland but looking at the charts and just trading coins, if this thing ever gets seen, because you start to look at, we're starting to get this nice rounded bottom, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm by no means a chart expert, but I have been looking at crypto for a long time, and man, I could see this thing like over the next year or two kind of building back up,
Yep.
hopefully get this big rounded bottom, and then if we break 5.8 cents, so probably 6 cents would be a better break. Man, that could be solid.
Yeah, with the
Um,
utility and a lot of the new excitement coming, I just see it going up, in my opinion. And like you said, this is players. This is by players purchasing the Sparklet. And I was
that's what I
listening
feel like.
to a show, I guess it was last week or the week before, and someone was talking about got to get all these crypto players in and get them to spend their crypto and bring it into Upland and bridge it over, make it easier. And I think you can bring crypto in already, can't you? You just can't bring it out, maybe. I'm not positive, but a lot of the crypto people are just there's a lot of like pump and dump, so people will come in and just buy a crap ton and then just sell it the next week, and it makes the markets fluctuate so much. And with the utility, that Upland's providing to the Sparklet token and players purchasing it, it's just going to make it more valuable, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. Um, I'm really not concerned with Sparklet's price right now. I think
Mm-hmm.
because because I don't think that we're in the prime of Upland yet. I feel like Upland's prime is coming. Um, when they get the user experience more dialed in and things like that. So Upland Revival. Yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't remember where I heard it, but I know there was someone was talking real heavily on bringing the crypto community in, and I'm just hearing pump and dump, and we don't want that for our
um
token. And
I wouldn't mind a pump. I mean, as
a
long as
pump
we
would
take
be
it.
great, but is that in the best interest, of Sparklet and Upland? In my opinion, I don't know. I just have a different mindset on that, I guess. But
Well, that
I'm on board with that too. I'd love to see a pump, but I'm also not selling mine.
all right. Well, let's have that conversation. What price would you sell? There's got to be a price.
Hmm.
There's always a price.
I don't know, maybe
100 what?
100 per Sparklet, or $10. I'm sorry, $10 per Sparklet.
So so $10 per sparklet.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you would look at selling.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Um, gotcha. Yeah, I would definitely. I would start taking profits at 50 cents. I would probably start taking profits at 50 cents, right? Because I mean, it's gonna come. Now, what I would do is look at. I still am one day. I would love to get to the position where I'm playing on house money, and that is my goal with Upland eventually. I'm not there. I'm not ready to start that yet, but yeah, I would definitely start taking profits and then be patient. Take some of that as profit, obviously, get some of my initial investment back, and then buy back in uh, when it goes back down. But anyway, that's a strategy. But I'm not even close to that. I'm not even thinking about that yet for my own personal gameplay. Just because, again, I don't think Sparklet's going to pump that if that high for quite a while. I think we got to get more mainstream. Got to get a lot more users in. Yes, we've had a good month or two with Sparklet. We need many months string together, many months string together. So um,
Wolf's at 460.
it'll sell if it reaches 460. Well, that's per spark, right? So that'd be 46 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So are you talking about 46 cents per Sparklet, or are you talking about 460 per Sparklet? So never. So I think he's probably saying 460 per
That,
Sparklet.
I think that's my thing. Is I look at Upland as such a long term. I don't even really think about selling the Sparklet right now, I guess.
Well, it's long term for me, but I do think about it. I think and crazy things happen in crypto. I mean, if the crypto community finds it and pumps this coin,
Mm-hmm.
you see coins 100x, you know, and if our coin right now were to 50x or whatever, yeah, I'm taking profits.
Yeah.
And that's all, and 50x is only about $1.
Yeah, the 460 original price would be great, but that was for Spark, not Sparklet, which is a smaller denomination.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I hear? I just saw Twilk in chat. Twilk, good to see you. Did I hear he has 107 totems?
Yeah, something like that.
Holy crap. Twilk, you are a madman.
I think he and Danny P. Danny
That
P's
is
got more than that, I
crazy.
think.
That's like a full time job. Are they all still alive?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see. All right, so what else is going on in Hyde Park? I do like talking about Sparklet and the potential. We do want them. It does bring up the argument though. Like, I don't know if we want a ton of crypto people, like just solely crypto people. We want players to have Sparklet.
That's yeah, that's my thought. I mean,
And so honestly, we need 10x the players to 10x the sparklet usage.
Mm-hmm.
Would that does that kind of correlate? I don't know.
Well, if you
Just
look at
depends.
like what Upland's doing with Sparklet, right, and you compare that to two of the other bigger projects out there, Decentraland and Sandbox, there's really, honestly, in my opinion, no comparison in the utility.
Yeah. Sorry, I get distracted by chat. Hmm. All right, so what service structures are completed? All right, we have 3 arcades in Hyde Park, 2 bakeries, 2 barber shops, 5 restaurants, 1 elementary school, 2 gyms, a movie theater, police headquarters, and a supermarket. We're actually pretty spread out right now. It's actually a pretty
Mm-hmm.
good spread of different structures that are completed. And do have lots of arcades up.
Damn, there's a lot of arcades.
8 more arcades, 2 more bakeries.
Who's Cowboy Sheriff? I didn't recognize that name.
That's a good question. Don't know. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 barber shops, 2 bowling alleys, lots of restaurants. We have 1 clinic. I did put up a clinic.
Oh, I did too, I think.
Probably just hasn't. It might have been after Wednesday. 4, 5, 6, 7. Get okay. See, we got 8
3 courthouses.
courthouses. Oh, I'm sorry. That was coffee house. So 3 courthouses. I was gonna put up a courthouse, but I saw that there was 3, and I'm not gonna do that. I don't think.
I
I
don't
mean,
think we
we've
need
only
more than
got.
one, so I didn't bother to put that one up because I saw there were already some up.
I agree. We got 2 dentists.
We are going to be fire free.
Got an elementary station. We got 4 fire stations. Got a bunch of gyms. You know, the gyms. I was like, man, do we have too many gyms? But how many 24/7 little gyms are on every
Tons of
corner
them. Yeah.
in your area? Yeah. So, um, now this has not been updated yet. I talked to Landgrab, and I was pretty bummed. I got impatient, and I kind of made an error. I was just very confident that the new university was going to fit on my large property in Hyde Park,
Mm-hmm.
and but it wasn't up in the playground yet.
Mm.
So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna get it. So I got it, and obviously, then like by 2 squares, it did not fit on my property. I was so mad. Um,
They got
so I
that. They have
read.
to get that stuff in the playground quicker because when you're,
It does need.
buying properties and planning for it.
I agree. Does need to be in there quicker. And so, but I reached out to Landgrab because I thought, man, it'd be so cool if we could have all these. If we had a elementary school, high school, and a university in Hyde Park. I thought that would be really good for the neighborhood, and he agreed to tear down his high school and put up the university because his property was larger and he was able to fit it. So
Nice.
shout out to Landgrab. He is going to put up that university. We'll see it in the year 2026 probably
Yeah.
because
At
it
the
is
rate of
so freaking huge. 120 something thousand spark hours is absolutely crazy.
over in the area where Hyde Park Boulevard is in Southwestern, I started to build on the property. I had a playground up originally, and I just had a ice rink installed there with some bleachers, and I put up the Pizza Hut, I put up the hot dog hut, for food and stuff over there, and then I put in a or not a laundromat. I put in a massage parlor. I've got the NFLPA shop over there. And then what other? I think there's either a coffee shop or a bakery. No, I put up a bakery, which I really love the bakeries, by the way. But it's going to be forever before they're done building because the spark hours are so crazy. On some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy how long it's going to take to build all this. Um, we have another hospital which we have 2 hospitals in the same city. I mean, so I guess
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Well, you
that's
got to have
fine.
one for the two different hospitals, right? You got Novant and what's the other one?
What?
Isn't there like two main hospitals? One's Novant Health, and the other one is another company.
No, we got Ballad.
Oh, I guess that's different by city too.
Yeah, yeah, we got two different ones. Kiosk. We got some hot dogs. I did put up a laundromat and a mini golf. And we got some more theaters coming. We got a sports courts and a supermarket. So I think we're pretty well spread out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any gelato on here yet, which those came out. I guess those didn't come out until
Which one's that? I
Thursday.
haven't seen that.
If you burned a pass, you got it for free.
Can we still burn?
Did you burn a sizzle pass?
No,
What?
I didn't realize that till yesterday.
Oh, SC. Oh no, yeah, you missed out on the gelato
So
structure then.
no gelato for me.
No, they did that for. So, did you purchase one?
I did. I purchased it right away. Yeah, I just
You
forgot
forgot
to
to
burn
burn
it.
it. Oh man, that one hurts. Um, what did you think of the massage parlor? I thought I laughed pretty hard when
It
when
was
that
pretty
came out.
funny when I saw it come out. I did put one up. There is one, and I put two park benches right in front of it.
uh, put that right next to the police station.
Yeah. Just don't put it near the high school.
Yeah, that was. I thought that was just a really funny choice for them to choose.
Yeah, it was interesting.
I'm really curious to see when all of these uppies information, residents information comes out. I'm really interested to see how this is all going to play out for different cities and different nodes and who's going to be in the lead. And I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. We do have some multi-structures going on. Of course, we got land grabs, massive property. See, this opens up a ton of like creativity. Like, I got this property over here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it yet. How I set it up. It's like, look at this like little property, and I got a pizza stand. What did I put? What are these? That's a massage parlor, and I think it's not a
Where's that one at?
bakery. This is over on the west side in Hyde Park.
Okay, good, because I put mine over on the east, way east.
Nice. But yeah, look at this small property, and I can fit 3 things on there, like 3 different businesses. I was like, man, that's actually pretty cool. Not sure if I'll keep it like that yet or not. I've already made some changes, but I just got the minimum sparklet on there.
Does anybody have any good stadium seating out there? Have you ever seen any stadium seating? I'm looking for some to go around my ice rink, and I found one, but it's like a more square configuration.
Oh, this over here, right?
Yeah, that's the ice rink, but it's like the bleachers don't match what I was looking to do. I'd like to have something that kind of wrapped around it, like an arena
Well,
would be.
and the people watching your ice rink are going to be 5 times as large as the people playing
I know,
hockey.
I know. Hey, Shelter, what's going on? Sergio, how are you? Edson, good to see you.
Oh, that's right. Man, you can fit all kinds of stuff on this property right here. Oh, and you got
Well, I do.
4
I
on
have
there.
the hot dog kiosk, and I've got the Pizza Hut. Lily Bud has bleacher seating. Is that Lily? Lily Fields? Who is that, Wolf? Shelter, I think it's actually a regular size ice rink. I feel like it could have been a little bit bigger, but the bleachers are just massive. I mean, they're just too big.
You're gonna need like, yeah, but you're gonna need like baby bleachers
Yeah,
to make the
it's a
size.
hockey rink for minions. Yeah, that's right, Shelter.
Oh, that's funny. Um, it's cool to see this thing start to. My project here is almost done. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. Ugh. But these are on the old Spark hours.
Mm-hmm. I
So
wish I
that
would
was,
have put more up on the old Spark hours. That would have been great.
I think I had like 30.
Okay, Lily
Uh,
Field has got the. Okay, I'm gonna have to hook up with Lily. Not hook up, but hook up with her assets.
I don't know if that's better.
Assets, not.
I know.
It's gonna be meta rumors flying. I see he's hooking up with Lily. Hear it already.
So here is the university that, I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. I mean, this property is
Yeah, that is a
33,
huge property.
3,400 up squared. And I mean, look, he put the university on there and all this other stuff. Like, geez, I think it's massive. But it's gonna be worth it. That's gonna be really cool. Uh, yeah, here's the gelato.
Oh, I'm so bummed that I missed the gelato.
So there was that one. I am gonna put up a performing arts.
Hey, Stelio Mello. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Actually, I'll do this. Do this on stream. So I was gonna put. I don't think I want this golf course here. I think I'm gonna change my mind. So I've got the high school right here. I feel like it makes more sense to put the performing arts center right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like
definitely.
next to the high school. Let's make sure it fits. Hey, puppy.
Yeah, he's not happy. His mom just left. Hold on one second, because he's going to go berserk and want to tear my door down in a second.
It's funny. Yeah, let's go to the playground. No, come on now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the playground and see if the I heard the performing arts center was actually kind of large. So let me make sure it fits on here first. I do like the playground. Have been using it, with especially these service structures, quite a bit more.
Stelio, I was excited about the opening of Rome. Super excited to see Rome in the game. And as far as Upland, I think we have a pretty positive outlook for Upland as a whole. Like the things that they've got going on. We'd love to see the growth over the last few years and the changes and additions that they've made to the game. So I think it's come a long way since we have been involved in Upland in so many different ways. And man, on top of that, just the community in general, the networking and the community that we're able to be involved with has been fantastic. So and the multi constructions, I'm super excited about that. One thing that I kind of look forward to is, the possibility of merging properties. I think the merging of properties would be fantastic.
I'm actually not as excited about that one. I mean, it'd be cool,
Well, when
but
you look at things like, the university, that structure is so big, had you been able to merge some properties together, makes it, easier to build stuff like that, I guess. I mean, you could do that in real life, right?
I mean, you can. It's a lot of. It's still a lot of work, but
Yeah. Something else we didn't talk about or mention, as far as like new things coming out in Upland is the when you sell a property, you can now sell it with the assets on it too, right? I mean, that's a
yes.
that's a big thing. I do like that. You just got to be careful not to put up a property that has assets on it and you don't realize it.
Um, so I want to come back to that, but they have not put up these new structures on the playground yet. So I can't test out the
Hmm.
I can't test out the thing. So um, yeah, I wish Upland would get those, especially even before they release them, because people are going to want to know if they can fit them on their properties before they buy them. So that's unfortunate. Uh, I'm still going to get rid of the golf course. Let's just see if it fits. Um, okay, I I know that there's concern. See, that's whenever it does this, my see everything gets offset, which
Oh,
is
look
weird.
at that. Yeah.
I know. I got to refresh. Um, all right, I think selling properties with assets on it is amazing. I think that there's going to be people that have a whole market of making a property look pretty,
Mm-hmm.
decorate it, make it look awesome, and then man, so not only are you putting in the cost of the assets, but then the cost of that person's time
Yep.
to build all that. So maybe a property is worth 10,000 upix, but you put all that work into it. Maybe now it's worth 30 or 40,000 upix. Just rough numbers, but I think that that's amazing, and a lot of people are going to like that. I would probably take advantage of that, honestly. If there's um, a property I really wanted in Hyde Park and somebody decorated it up nicely, I'm paying extra for that,
Yeah.
big time. So I love that. I did see a lot of people really concerned. I guess I don't put map assets on my properties, so I don't sell them. Um, and I just sold like 140 properties the last few months, and I don't know. A lot of people are really concerned, but to me, Upland has given us a big improvement to the game.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
not I'm not concerned personally. I know some people are. I'm just not concerned with putting accidentally selling my assets. So I don't know. I and I made all the mistakes. I've been sniped. I've sold properties and assets for the wrong prices, like way too
Mm-hmm.
low and stuff like that. And I'm just really cautious now when I sell something. Like I double check, I triple check, I so I'm just cautious that way anyway. So I would just say, guys, be cautious. Make sure that you know,
Yeah.
and it seems to always happen when we're in a rush, right? Like whenever we're in a rush and like I just got to sell this
100%.
property, that's when the mistakes are made. Like just don't do it. Don't
Yeah.
don't get into too crazy of a rush. It's gonna be okay.
Hey, Clinica, good to see you in here. Wolf, that's a good point. If you merge the properties together at some point, what would the yield be? I guess it would just kind of add together. But what happens if it's in a collection?
Mm,
Does that merge together too? That's
that's
an
actually
interesting
interesting.
point too. Yeah, I kind of like when I first saw that announcement, I kind of freaked out. I froze for a minute. I was like, wait, do I have any properties for sale with assets on them? Things could be selling. And I was like, well, nope, because we couldn't put them on sale if there were assets on it before.
Yeah.
But for that brief second, Stelio, as far as like the expectation for Sparklet, and this is not financial advice, this is just my opinion and my thoughts. I continue, or I see it continuing to go up over time. With the more utility there is, the more players. I think it only makes sense that it's going to go up. Again, not financial advice. This, just solely my thoughts.
Well, and I think that you'd agree that that also is dependent upon Upland delivering and doing a good job.
Exactly, 100%. Yeah.
So I mean that there's many factors there. Oh, come on. How big is this thing? Crap. This thing's huge. It's
Yeah,
a cool
Shaq, you would
structure.
think so, right?
Yeah, this is not going to fit. Not even close. That thing's
Move
huge.
it a little bit to the left. Oh no, that's not even close.
I know it's not even close.
Wow. Can you turn it the other way? That's not going to work either.
No, no, that's not working. That's all right.
You need a shrink ray.
I do want to put one of those things up. So maybe
Which
I've been
which
saving
building was that?
the Performing Arts Center. I've been
I don't know
saving
if
this
I bought
property.
one of those. I can't remember if I have that in my.
Dang, it says not on this one either.
You could tear down a modern somewhere.
I'm thinking that my Crenshaw place is gonna have to be torn down.
Is that a modern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want one of those in there. Where am I gonna?
Right there.
Can I fit? That actually would be
Oh.
kind of cool. Like,
Yeah,
but
that
that puts
would.
you.
Would it fit there though?
Well, let's see. 6722.
Give it a try and see.
Nope, that's right there. All right, let's see if. Oh wait, it's not. No, it's not gonna be. I can't. I just did this because they haven't put it in here yet.
It could possibly be shelter. I don't know if there's anything available is the problem in Hyde Park. Most of
For
the
what?
stuff that's available is too small. Oh, he was saying, would it be cheaper to find a blank property for sale than tearing down the building?
No, I have exhausted all.
I've put out so many offers on properties and there's just nothing.
Yeah, they're most of the larger properties in Hyde Park are in Hyde Park node holders' hands. If not, they're on either people that aren't playing anymore. Well, crap! I did not think I was gonna have this problem with the Performing Arts Center. All right, I guess we have an issue.
Kale, what are we giving away today? I got to get the Nightbot going.
We have our giveaway from JR Wheels.
Okay. Then,
Um,
we did have Ninja Appreciation going on too. Do we have the results from that? I think I saw
we
something
do.
posted.
I posted in chat this morning, and the results are in. Sergio.
Stelio's got a place in downtown Washington. Stelio, what's the name of the neighborhood in DC? Can take a look at that real quick.
Wait, what am I looking up?
I'm not sure yet. So Stelio said he's got a node that he created in downtown DC.
Let's see what we got.
And let us know, is there something in particular you want to look at? Do you have something built over there that's looking cool? Love to see it.
Downtown DC. Got some ornaments here. It's a lot of aces. Is that Ace's shop?
Hey, Davey, thanks for joining us this morning. Afternoon? Is it afternoon? It's afternoon here. So morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to get the notifications when we pop on live here every week on Sundays. And I think we're going to have like a special stream tomorrow for the draft for the Hyde Park Ninjas, the Discord fantasy league we have going on. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to meeting with everybody tomorrow night.
Lots of apartments here. Definitely gonna have a good space for residents. Yeah, this is well done.
Nice.
Oh, what are these? What are these map assets?
What are those? Yeah, I was just looking at that. Okay, some surfboards. Oh, I like those a lot.
Yeah, the Cabana Surf. Some more pallets.
Stelio, is this
Half.
your shop?
Look at this, it's a half bowl. That's pretty sweet. I did have a few, quite a few skateboarding years. So I do like skateboarding stuff. Ah, this is cool. I'm going to build a skate park in Hyde Park.
Actually, that could,
These are,
man, I wish I would have seen these before. That would have been nice to build on that long property I have.
that would be cool.
Crombus is sending me a congrats. Did I win something?
Oh, did you win the
Oh, no
thing?
way.
All right. Hey, build up some Hyde Park.
Nice. All right. I'm going to go find some props to pick up. I got to catch Dizzy. Dizzy's still way ahead of me by about 200 properties, too, I think. Close to.
Here, I can tell you exactly. Now, I've been adding to my Hyde Park properties.
Crombus, what did I win? Was that 160,000 Sparklet? Okay, so Stelio said that they have to, you don't have to be a resident, just be a store owner to participate in the monthly prize of 100K UPIX. Twilk said he's currently building a skate park at one of the Ace kart tracks.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely work on that. Yeah, Dizzy at 749 properties. Shoo.
Okay, so it's 160K Sparklet for 72 hours. Nice.
That is fantastic.
I need to
Well,
get
thank
that.
you, Crom. Thank you, Crombus, for letting us know about that. That's fantastic. Yeah, Dizzy at 749. SC Kicker at 510.
Ooh, I
I've
got
got
some work to do.
370. Well, I've been creeping up. Yeah, Boy
Man,
Dern and
Dizzy's
Avian.
way ahead. Damn.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to be on the prowl for good deals in Hyde Park.
I sold 2 more props while we're on stream.
I sold a bunch in Detroit overnight.
Nice. Well, definitely looks like a good node there in DC.
Yeah, congrats on the node there, Stelio.
You know, I've definitely found it's getting more and more difficult to help like other nodes. Like I've always felt, I've always helped out all of the other nodes whenever they need help building something or something like that. But there's so much building going on now. It's like I'm hyper focused on Hyde Park.
I know.
And there's just not enough Sparklet to go around, which is crazy because we've been accumulating Sparklet for such a long time, and it just feels like I never have enough. And then I do have a good bank of UPIX I want to collect today. I'll go ahead and collect that now. And I'll be giving away. So we're giving away. How much UPIX are we giving away today? We have our Ninja Appreciation.
Yeah, so the Ninja Appreciation Contest, you just had to place ninjas. Actually, I'll pull it up and show you what you had to do. Let's see.
Actually, I've got it right here. If you want to.
I got it up.
Oh, you got it ready. Okay.
Can you see it? Yeah, so depending on which assets that you put on your properties within Hyde Park, you actually won UPIC. So we have all the, I think KO's got all the information on that and how everybody did.
Yep. If you want to bring
Let
it
me
back to.
skip back over to where you're at. There we go.
So these are all of the entries. So I know there's a lot more out there, but this is the people that entered. And so 3, 6, 7, 14. Hang on. So give or take some UPICs, but about 30,000 UPICs will be given out today. Just for those that are holding Ninja assets, and they were able to post their Hyde Park property with their assets on there. So thanks to everybody. I did post those numbers in that Discord, so if you want to double check me, or if you feel like something was off, let me know and I'll make it right. But I did my best there, and that should be pretty darn accurate. So after stream, I'll send that out, UPICs out. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, congrats to everybody. Thanks so much for the support.
Absolutely. I feel like there was one more thing. Oh, I know this is old news now. August. No, that's way old. But let's talk uppies for a minute.
While you're
I
doing that, I'm going to start setting up this Nightbot. We'll get that rocking and rolling. I'll give you the hashtag in just a little bit.
You know what? We're gonna do this live on stream and just settle this now. Gonna
What are we settling?
I'm paying Wolf Warner.
Oh, okay.
Let's just get him off my back. Wolf Warner. Now, I think I owe him 20,000. Is that right?
Not positive.
I will owe him for 2 weeks of UFC, and then he got 1,900 from the Ninja Appreciation. So 21,900 UPICs coming your way, Wolf. There you go, Wolf. The Wolf of Upland has been paid. He doesn't have to chase me down for his money anymore. Just kidding. I give Wolf a hard time. Just because he wins all the freaking time at our game. The UFC Pick'ems is supposed to be the Ninja's game. And he comes in there and beats us quite often. Yeah. All right, we getting a hashtag going?
We are. I've got it. So this is going to be in celebration of our new book that's releasing and the pre-sale. So the hashtag, and I'll put this in the chat thing too. All right, hashtag HydeParkNinjas.com.
Hashtag HydeParkNinjas.com. That's a long hashtag.
It is, but it's in celebration of our new book release. This is a big day. This is our second book, and this one, is a really special book. So
it is special. It is cool. So we're making you work for your hashtag today. Get those fingers typing. Wolf had a hit out on the ninjas. I'm always watching. I'm always watching my back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I don't think I even got to tell you, SC. I went to something in Johnson City, Tennessee called Redneck Brawls. Did I get to tell you about this at all?
I did not hear about that.
This was last Saturday. Um, Golly, if you guys just only, I, unless you're from some of these redneck areas, like where I'm from, some people just will never know what we experience on a regular basis. But Redneck Brawls, get this, they had 31 fights that night. 31.
31.
Okay. Yeah, and that's because you're not. So a buddy of mine was actually trying to get on the card, and they said he had too much training. He couldn't fight. He got too much training because this is supposed to bring out like terrible boxers, basically people that have never trained. A lot of them have like beefs with each other. Like
Uh-huh.
there was one fight, and they before the fight they bring out this lady, and of course she has a husband, but then she's got a baby daddy,
Oh, Jesus.
and
It's like Jerry
so
Springer stuff.
this was like Jerry Springer, but then there's like a actual boxing match going on. And so they interview them. They're like at each other's throats before the fight. They both gas out like 45 seconds in. The, every every fight was 3 1-minute rounds,
Oh, my God.
and I would
One
say
minute rounds?
1-minute rounds, and I would say about 75% of the people couldn't even make it through that.
That's crazy.
And there was one man. That I'll exclude some of the specifics because it's a little dicey. But anyway, this guy basically pissed off the whole crowd, right? And then he sucker punched the guy in between rounds, and the whole crowd was in uproar. They did not like this guy, so then they started throwing beers. I bet you 100 beers were thrown into the ring, and this is in the middle of all the
That's crazy.
yeah. So the whole place, there's 8,500 people in the arena. Boom, just beers are being like everybody's booing and just throwing. I was actually because probably through the whole night, at least 10 or 12 people got escorted out or arrested because that's how many fights were breaking out in the crowd. And so I was getting pretty nervous. I was like, everybody
Yeah.
started throwing stuff, and I was looking left and right. And my my wife was with me. She was like, What the hell did you drag me to?" And so anyway, I got a little concerned. I was about ready to dip out of there, and but things calmed down. And it's like they were planning for it. That they didn't skip a beat. They had people out there with a bunch of they had like towels and rags already set up. All the beer started flying. They finally got everybody settled down. They cleaned that thing up, and they had the next fight in there in probably less than 2 minutes. It was
Man. They have
crazy.
like
It's
a
like they
Zamboni going,
yeah yeah
cleaning out the.
basically it's like they were expecting it. Nobody has put in their hashtag SC.
I wonder if they're. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody popping in there. So I'm not sure if it doesn't work. Oh, you know what? You can't put a website in the chat, can you?
I mean, I think you can put the
Because nothing's showing up in entry, so it must not work that way. Because I don't think for spam reasons you can put in. Well,
well,
it
you
worked. Yeah,
can.
but you didn't do hashtag because nobody's showing up. Because it's listed as no participants. Yeah, Neptune tried twice, so there must be. Okay, all right, guys, we'll fix that. My fault. Nightbot's pretty strict over here. All right, we're gonna click out of this. All right. Now it's not letting me out of it. All right, we'll go back to the dashboard. Hold on. All right, we're gonna get this working. Keyword. Yeah, Twoke, I'm gonna have to use a different one. That was my fault. I should have known that, I guess. We'll do better next week. All right. We'll keep it simple. Hashtag, oh, that's not it. Hashtag comic.
There we go.
Sorry for the confusion. There we go. Now we got some people in there. Again, only put this in one time. And I know we got some really cool giveaways for JR's cart and assets, the different assets he's got. And then I'm going to throw another 20K UPIX into the drawing.
Nice.
And then I do have another, giveaway if it comes up, but I can't give the details on it.
You can't give the details on it.
There could be a really cool possible giveaway today.
There we go. There's the entries coming in.
Yep. All right, cool.
I feel like Hyde Park is going to do well with the uppies and stuff. I feel like we've got a good spread. Got lots of residents, got lots of larger props with all the service structures. I feel like in LA, El Sereno is going to be something to contend with.
Yeah, El Sereno is a powerhouse. You got Granada's right up there too, but you got Millen, man. Millen's got some spark. That is one spark buying Mohambe. He is buying some spark. Does he really have a million sparklet?
James, let me see. I'm looking him up. He's got a lot. Let's see. Now total sparklet says he's got 156,000, but that's on Upix land.
Who's got the most sparklet right now? He's got 170K, Lightning Lake said. Who's got the most sparklet right now, Dizzy or is it Abdullah?
We can find that out too.
I know King Cody's got a crap load too, doesn't he?
Let's see.
Lightning Leg said that was the total for Granada Hill staked, he thinks. Well, wait, is Millen the only one staking in Granada then?
No, $1 million. $1 million is what he's talking about is staked.
Oh, got it. Okay. I got it. That must have been what I heard, the $1 million. That makes sense.
Number of properties. Aha. All right, here we go. So sparklet.
Pfeiffer says Big A for sure. Who's that? What's that undefined name? No, Dizzy. Dizzy's got more.
Dizzy, golly, 10 million sparklet.
Holy jeez.
Golly. Dizzy doing some work.
Danny P. Stacking Cheese too, Twilk said. Who's this undefined name? Who is that? Well, there's no numbers for it.
Another sparklet though.
How much sparklet?
11 million.
Trying to hold Dizzy down?
Yeah.
Daddy Dizzy ain't gonna take that.
Let me see.
Big Nick's right up there too, huh?
That's got to be Upland or something.
Has to be, right? Matsuda's way up there too. He's in top 10.
Dizzy, Abdullah, Big Nick. Andrews, Dogfang, Benist. Oh, Lackey's up there. Matsuda,
Oh, yeah.
Prospero, King Cody, Upland, Terra, Elijah Judah. Golly, Elijah Judah's got a ton of sparklet.
Yeah, he does. Elijah's helped me out with some builds, I know, over the years.
Danny P's up there. So you've got 14, well, Play Upland Me is Upland, and then undefined name, I don't know. So you got 12 players with 1 million sparklet or more.
Thanks for that, Stelio.
Crowley, Bacon House, Lightning Legs got that much. Man, I'm low on the sparklet game, man.
I'm way low, so
I got 77,000, almost 78,000.
I think Shaq. Where was Shaq on the list? Because Shaq had a bunch of Sparklet too, but I think with all the issues with BankerBot, there was no
Yeah,
bridge to get it over. So I wonder how many people that impacted.
I got RDP up on that list. 336.
Nice.
There's Shaq, 447.
Very nice. Ozzy
Swarley,
Jake, Swarley,
TM, Lightning Leg.
Bacon House up there. Upland Bureau. Crowley's up there. Top 20.
Danny P, Chion, Ray Ram. Yep, all the big players. I have to. If crypto goes, if crypto goes and does what it's supposed to do in the next 30 to 90 days, I might make a Sparklet purchase.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Nothing crazy.
Stelia, let us know your in-game name. I'm not sure if that is your in-game name.
What is?
Yeah, RDP Dizzy's, he's been going big.
Man, $1,000 right now will buy you roughly 42,000 Sparklet. That's not, but that's not like,
Not a lot.
that's not a crazy amount. Jeez. Interesting.
Crowley's numbers are wrong for sure, Pigeon said.
Oh, really?
For the better or for the worse? Has he got more or less? Buster Worth? Wait, actually, Buster Worth, didn't he pass away?
I believe so. Let's see if there's any
So
good.
seeing his name brought up, that brings up the point, what happens when that happens? Was there ever like an answer on, if you were to pass away, unfortunately, can you will your Sparklet in your upland properties and stuff? Where does that go?
I mean, what I've done is I've got everything written down so my wife
Yeah.
knows what to do. Yeah, she'll probably be reaching out to you. um, but I mean, right now you just got to take it into your own hands.
Yeah.
So make sure that it's got somebody that knows what to do with it. I mean, I know some people were upset about. Some people don't like that Sparklets on the exchange and stuff like that. And we interviewed Dirk this year, and Dirk was even like, "Well, we don't know if that was the best decision."
Mm-hmm.
But it does allow, if in a terrible situation like that, like
Yeah.
if if you leave instructions, your loved ones to extract that out of the game and actually have something. So I mean, before there was no way to do that. So I guess if you think of it like in that case, it is good that you can extract it and
RDP said that list is wrong for him too, as far as Sparklet value. He said his is too high.
Interesting. All right, so please be careful with that Upixland info on the Sparklet. I didn't realize that was incorrect. I guess I could look up let me look up myself really fast and just see. So I should be. Oh, it's only showing the top 100.
Yeah, we didn't make the cut.
Gotcha. Okay.
What about that? What was that 400 over there? Or is it just
Well,
not letting you go
it's
to
only
it?
yeah, it won't let
Click
me.
that. Click the down arrow.
That's to download as export it to Excel.
Yeah.
It's gonna export these 100 names to Excel.
Oh, I thought it helped bring you to the next. Okay, I guess not.
No, it's the download button. Yeah. I could do user search. Oh, that's interesting. It is off. Mine's low. So I have almost 78,000. It says I have 62,000.
Lightning Leg, are you saying the Pope has sparklet? What is that? Never mind. That was supposed to be people.
What?
At a quick look, I just saw Pope could collect 10 times the amount.
Oh.
That was people.
I've actually been uh, treasure hunting again,
I have too.
which is interesting. I've been doing. I stay in the competitive hunt cities, and I just knock out. So I did like 15 hunts yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
There's good news and bad news. I got 4 spark chests yesterday,
Really?
which hasn't happened to me in forever.
Wow.
And plus, I got my bonus, so I got like 70 sparklet yesterday. And but the only bad thing now is that I know I'm not going to get a spark chest for like 5 days.
Hmm. I've
I may
definitely
have to
got
be.
some coming because I've been doing some treasure hunts and I haven't got one yet. But it is a numbers game. The numbers they've always seemed to have worked out in the past.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so it definitely been creeping up my sparklet. Very slow, but hey, check-ins give you 10, roughly 10 a week. I've been getting about a spark chest a day. I got 220 sparklet chests yesterday. So I mean, if I can gain 50 sparklet a week, it's not, it's not a lot, but I just usually do it when I'm chilling watching TV or something.
Yeah, that's what I'll do is in the morning with coffee usually.
All right, we ready for a giveaway today?
Yeah, let's get some giveaways going. Um, if you've already put in the hashtag, don't do it again. The bot will kick you out. But hashtag comic in the chat, and that will get you into the drawing. So we've got 20K UPIX giveaway. We have that the package deal. That was a full package, right, KO?
Yeah, we're gonna do a cart, a pallet, and a storage container or shipping container.
Cool. All right. Cal Trading.
Oh,
How you doing, Cal? Good to see you. I got to stop over to NTM. I hadn't being sick and with camp and everything. I haven't been anywhere.
hey, so if you remember on Laban's site, it told you all the assets that you hadn't picked up
Mm-hmm.
from the Upland. So just so you know,
I've got a
they
bunch. I'm sure.
well, you did, but not anymore.
What?
So Upland moved them all.
Oh, I got the
Um,
Upland ones.
yeah, the
Okay.
Upland ones are now randomly on your properties in Upland. So that is something to make sure for those of you that are selling properties and stuff now that the assets can be on there. Be very careful with that. Because I think you had like what 20 items out there.
No,
Um,
not through Upland. I don't believe. Not that I know of.
you had a bunch when we looked it up, but
Crap. Well, at least I didn't lose them. They're somewhere.
they are somewhere. They are on your properties, but Upland with this change log, they did let you know that they just put them randomly on your properties.
Hey, Sax. Good to see you.
Alrighty. All right, we got a few more entries in there. Hashtag comic.
What is hashtag Quadrinos? What does that mean?
That's a good question.
Does that mean comic in another part of the world?
I doubt that. Uh, oh, comic strip. Huh, it didn't sound like that at all. Is that a siren by you?
It is. I don't know what that is. I
Uh,
heard it through my headphones, though. The heck? It sounds like it's going back. Hold on one second. I don't know what's going on out there.
so quadrinos is Portuguese. Sounds like for comic strip. So make sure to get entered in that you put hashtag comic, COMIC. That's what the bot will read.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on out there. We don't usually get those noises over here too much.
Yeah, it's never good.
Usually, if we hear noises, it's my neighbor across the street getting their mailbox run over. You met our neighbors across the street. We did the
Oh
New
yeah.
Year's parties and stuff. Their
Oh yeah.
mailbox gets hit, I swear, like 15 times a year.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Just, I guess the corner we live on, I don't understand it.
That's funny. That's crazy. I've never. It's just gonna be a bad spot.
I guess, man, it gets hit all the time. I was like, to be fair, I guess ours has never been hit. Well, I take that back. Ours did get hit about a month and a half ago, but it was just like a little grazing. It didn't damage it too bad. A little bit of a dent I was able to get out. But we've had a couple neighbors that have had theirs just like torn out of the ground, hit. In my opinion, they are a little bit close to the road.
Mm,
And we are on a corner. It's really, it's just people driving through too fast that shouldn't be.
yeah. Someone else said that Forest Hills, um, in Washington. I'm not seeing Forest
Forest
Hills.
Hills.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, right there in the
There's a
middle.
there's a Forest Hills in Queens. That's why I was getting
Yeah.
confused. Um, oh man, some properties to mint here too. So they're building up Forest Hills, building up downtown. So they got some
Where's this in DC?
decent DC, yeah. They got some big service structures over here.
Yeah, I
Nice.
see that. There's some big props. Those are expensive, aren't they?
I would say so. Let's
How
see what
big are
this
the props,
preview
though?
is.
Okay,
144.
273. That's a big prop, though. That's not in a collection, right?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, Cal said a woman had a seizure and drove into his house the other day.
Jeez.
That's crazy. Man, I'll tell you what, there has been a lot of accidents like that. I saw one of the Lululemons. Somebody drove through the front door of that. There was another. Did you see the one with the two streamers? I think it's a couple. I don't know if they're married or not, but they were streaming a live stream and they were doing like a lunch date at this restaurant. And as they're sitting there, their booth was sitting right by the front windows. A car came through the window and hit their booth, knocked them out of the booth. They were, I believe, okay, but it was crazy. There's been a ton of that lately, though. People just not paying attention or what?
Hmm. I hope everybody's okay. That's crazy.
Man.
Hey, what's your prediction for the next city release? I mean, look at this, guys. I love that there's different parts of the world getting in with Upland now. I mean, none of this was here when we started Upland. You know, Rome, Porto, Paris, London, Birmingham, Berlin. South America.
I don't know what the next one is going to be, but I'm anticipating like probably February next year, right after the Super Bowl, that they're probably going to open up Buffalo.
You're thinking Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'd have to be. Where is that? Hey, I'm gonna just finish here. Sydney, Hong
It's in
Kong,
Western New York,
Tokyo. Yeah. So
right near Niagara Falls. Wouldn't be a bad place.
with what they already have, would that? Let's see. Where? So direct me. I'm not good with.
It's in Western New York.
So where at compared to where I'm at here?
Go south, because we're nowhere near New York City. Yeah, keep going down south. Wait, where are we at here?
So this is Queens and Rutherford.
Yeah, it's nowhere near Queens.
I have no clue where.
Where scroll out a little
There's
bit.
Jersey.
Yeah, it's above. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, where is Buffalo?
Go closer to here. Scroll out a little bit. I don't have my map up in front of me in Upland because it's nowhere close to. You could just put an address in.
I guess so.
Just put Buffalo. Just find the Great Lakes. It's right there.
Oh, geez, way over here.
There you go. Yeah, that's why I said it's nowhere close. Everybody thinks like you're close to New York City.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize it was. Geez, that way far over.
Hey, Mr. Brick, good to see you. Yeah, there you go.
All right, on the water. I could see a buffalo. But I don't know. I see Atlanta before that. What do you think about Atlanta?
I could see Atlanta possibly, or yeah, it's nowhere even close, Mr. Brick. I remember traveling from Buffalo to New York for a competition when I was a kid, and I couldn't believe how far it was. It was insane.
We got Miami. I could see Atlanta. I really think Canada has got. I think they got to do like a Toronto or a Montreal
Boston,
or
Neptune,
Quebec.
Boston's a possibility. I could see Boston happening.
Boston. I could see Boston.
I would like to see something in Canada too, like Toronto or
You got Toronto, Quebec, Montreal. I think for our Canadian players.
hey Drifter, good to see you.
Hmm.
Quebec.
Well, so I do think they're going to come back to the States next. Um, we've been pretty heavy on the international recently,
Mm-hmm.
and so I do think we're going back to the States. But if they did do another international, where the heck would they go next? Well, we haven't hit Africa yet.
Drifter, where are you tuning in from? Which part of the world are you in? Mr. Brick as well. Where are you tuning in from? Are you up north? Oh, he's in Brooklyn. Okay. Yeah, I've been to Toronto. I used to go to Toronto all the time for competitions, and we used to go up and see a lot of the shows up in Toronto. I've got a guy I do a lot of networking with that he's about my age, and he's in the Toronto area. He DJs out there, and I'm hoping when we get up to do the second part of our Gen X documentary, when we go up to Buffalo, that I can take a trip up to Toronto and check out him DJing in person, go have a drink with him or something. So
That's cool.
okay, Drifter's up north too.
Nice. Maybe Cairo.
Cairo.
Yeah, by Egypt. Trying to think how they would hit, where they would go out in Africa. I could do Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico too. I kind of feel like you do, though. I do feel like they're going to come back to the States for another one. Twilk says Seattle.
Okay, Seattle's been on the list for a long time.
Yeah, it has.
So I definitely could see a Seattle release. Could see a Atlanta release. I could see like a Buffalo or Boston. I could see that too.
Edson, I think like in real life, I think Detroit, from what I'm hearing, is kind of on an upswing. I used to spend a lot of time in Detroit. My dad grew up there, so I've been there quite a bit, and I still have family up in different areas. There's definitely some areas you don't want to go to, but I remember as a kid we used to go to an amusement park up there, and it was called Boblo Island. It was on an island, and you had to take like a water ferry to it. So it was like a mini ferry, and you would take that over, and it was a great time. It's no longer there anymore. But I was talking to one of my students that was in class the other day. His grandmother was in town, and she comes in like once or twice a year to the area, and she was from Ann Arbor, Michigan. So I got to talking to her, and we knew a lot of the same places. And she said a lot of the places are gone now. But she said there's been a lot of revitalization coming, and they are building up a lot of areas, which is good to hear. But there's definitely some pretty rough areas. I remember I was there for a sales job I had when I was like 19 or 20. And, we were doing sales in this one area. And the area that they brought us into, I swear that they didn't even do the research on where we were going. Because I remember going to a food place, and when you ordered your food at the counter, you would order your food, you'd put the money on this little spin wheel, and you'd spin the wheel to the cashier. They would take the money, and then they would spin your food back. In the front window, in between the customers and the service crew, was plate glass window. It was insane.
Hmm. Just looking at Edson, feels sad for Detroit. Very beautiful city. It's forgotten in Upland. I don't think Detroit has been forgotten in Upland. You got Evergreen Lasher over here, which is a OG node and building it up. They're everywhere. Evergreen Lasher is everywhere. Been
You
good
got
things with
Sherwood
them.
Forest. Sherwood Forest was
Um,
huge when I first got into Upland. You had, was it John Henry that was running that node?
yep. And of course you had Mark Ferguson.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Rest in
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, Mark. Who was running the Ford. Uh, golly, I don't have my properties anymore, so I can't find it. He was running the Ford.
City, I've actually heard of Action Park. I've never been to it, though. There was another place up in that area. It was actually on the Canadian side called Crystal Beach, I believe. And they make there's a drink from Crystal Beach called Loganberry. As a kid, it was one of my favorite drinks, actually. But it was a park up in that area as well. Mr. Brick, have you heard of Crystal Beach? If you're from up around that neck of the woods.
One thing we did not talk about was no sins coming up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's convenient for sure, especially for treasure hunting.
I think that's going to be great for players. I
Mm-hmm.
remember not knowing what the heck sends were for actually quite a few weeks in Upland. And so I think that's a good move. I think it's going to increase sends to your properties. I think some people were concerned that it was going to decrease because people weren't sending to your prop to get the sends, but I think that's so far and few between that with people are going to be sending a lot more now, especially when we were searching for uppies.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think sends are actually finally going to go back up. So you will not need to collect sends. You will still have to pay the fees though. So we still, as players, you still get the fees for people sending to your property. And then I was thinking at first that they were going to keep it limit to 80, which is what our limit is now.
Mm-hmm.
But it says right here, soon you'll be able to send your Explorer to any property unlimited and without collecting sins.
Yeah. Is there any limit on how many hunts you can do? I didn't see any limitations on that.
I'm very interested to see what they say about that because I do think that there's going to be there's got to be like, or maybe not. I don't know. I mean, because it does get more expensive the more hunts that you do.
Right.
So
That is true.
eventually it becomes unprofitable. So it'll just be, unless you're, I don't hunt for Upex. I hunt for Sparklet.
I do too,
That's
100%.
I've always been that way for me. If I get the Upex bonuses, awesome. But I just really don't care about the Upex. And I think that just been playing a long time, my count is to where I earn enough Upex. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
um,
I remember the
anyway.
days when it wasn't like that, though.
No, absolutely.
So
Man, you
I'd have
get
to
that
stop
like.
hunting because I didn't have the Upex to send.
No, the early days, man, it was getting every Upex and every Sparklet you could get, and yeah. So I mean, it definitely helped me build my account for sure. But yeah, I think sends are gonna go up quite a bit.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
A lot of people were like nostalgic about the airplanes, and I do get that a little bit. So I do hope like an airplane block explorer or something like that would be cool. To remember the paper airplanes because it is like what is that, 6 years of airplanes,
Yeah,
and collecting these little paper airplanes. So it is. I do get that. It would be cool for them to do something in remembrance of the paper airplanes.
Block Explorer or something.
Something. All right, you want to give this stuff away?
All right, yeah, let's give some stuff away. I didn't realize what time it was.
Yeah, we've been going strong today.
Yeah, well, we had a lot of catch up to do, I guess. So that's all right. It's always fun to be on stream, and it was so weird not being on stream last week, but I know I definitely couldn't have. There's no way I could have done it last week the way I felt. All right. Okay, we'll get these prizes underway. So we have a cart. It's the forklift cart. It's looking pretty cool. The pallets and the shipping container. And that's compliments of JR Wheels sponsoring those. So thank you very much. We appreciate that. And then we've got 20K Upex for the drawing as well. So
Then I'll throw in a third place prize for a 10K Epics.
awesome. All right. All right. Thanks again to Crombus on that Sparklet. I'm super pumped about that. So we'll definitely reach out this afternoon and put that spark to work. So those superstructures need it, that's for sure. They're not superstructures, service structures. So, all right, let me get over to the bot and see what the bot's got going here. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to spin for the first one. All right, so this is for which one do you want to do this for, KO?
Let's do JR Wheels first since he's
JR
our
Wheels?
sponsor for the
Okay.
day.
All right, so the first package is for JR Wheels giveaway for the cart, the pallet, and the shipping container, the whole package. Drifter.
All right.
All right, we will
And
go to the 20K Upex next. Here we go. City Pigeon.
what's he win? 20K?
20K.
All right. Congrats,
Nice.
CP.
All right, and 10K Upex. Crombus.
Hey,
Nice.
we won his Sparklet.
That's
and
crazy.
We won our Upex.
I'll take the Sparklet.
That's a good price for the Sparklet. I just want to do one more shout out for JR Wheels. Go to 42. So when you're typing it in the directory, JR apostrophe S, JR's Wheels, and you can get. Uh, he's also got structural ornaments and legits. So, but the carts there are at 4201 Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles, and the ornaments are right next door to it, and the legits are at 555 South Irving Boulevard, Los Angeles. So, guys, again, great prices and cool carts and cool assets. So go support JR.
Yeah, thanks again for that, JR. We really appreciate it. I don't think we have. I think we covered everything today. We got everything. We got. Don't forget for the team doing the fantasy football. We got that tomorrow night at 9:30. Go Bills! Looking forward to having
Drifter,
fun with that group.
your in-game name is what's your in-game name, Drifter? I don't want to get it wrong. There's a lot of drifters. I'm missing something with your in-game
Ooh,
name. Oh,
Nightbot just suspended someone.
there we go. So, who do you suspend?
Sergio.
Sergio's been cool all day.
How do we?
Timed out.
We dampened his. I thought we dampened him a couple weeks ago, didn't we?
I don't know.
Neptune, you're a Pats fan. I actually might go see that game in Buffalo. That might be the same weekend that we're doing the Gen X second half of our Gen X thing in Buffalo, and they happen to be playing the Patriots that week, I believe.
Nice.
I never did get to see Buffalo play against the Patriots when Brady was there, but I did get to see Brady play against Buffalo in Tampa Bay. Me and my wife went to a game there with some friends, and was really awesome. But I do wish I could have seen him play with the Patriots. All right, guys. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like so you get notifications when we come on live on Sundays. We will be live tomorrow night doing the fantasy football draft. If you want to check that out, I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. And then we have, again, I know we announced this at the beginning of the show, but we do have some special pricing going on right now. We do have our new comic book is released, and the artwork is phenomenal inside this book. The action is just right to the T of martial arts and the way it should look, authentic. So definitely get into HydeParkNinjas.com, and you can get a copy of that at a reduced rate. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to the ninjas. And then that deal is only going on for just a few days, so you want to get in there right away and do that. But we did start announcing that on our Facebook page and through our website. So if you're not subscribed to our website, definitely do that, and you'll get deals on a lot of stuff that we have going on. So we have some really cool stuff going on, and we have some new items as well coming to the shop. We have some new items that are not in the shop yet. I know, I think City Pigeon, Shaq, a few of you guys already got some of the newer items, the really amazing character posters. Hope you guys enjoyed those. But we will have that stuff added to the store very shortly here. So lots of new stuff coming, so don't miss out. And again, if you get in there right away, you can get a special pricing on the very new comic, and that'll be for roughly about 2 weeks tops. So if you have any questions, reach out to the ninjas. Kale, before we get out of here, anything else going on that I forgot?
I don't think so, guys. I just got the prizes for Drifter and Crombus out. I'm gonna be sending out the Upics for the Ninja Appreciation, and we really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for following, hanging out with us, whether you just tune in live or after the show, or give a like or a comment or a subscription. It just we enjoy hanging out with you guys, and just wanted to show a small appreciation and thank you for everyone's support. And I think that's all we got right now.
Awesome. I think I feel like I'm
Thank you.
missing something. Oh, Janice, thank you very much for the super chat. We really appreciate that.
We love you too, Edson.
All
Thank you,
right. Well, thanks
Chef.
again for hanging out with us and chatting and listening to all of our nonsense. Hopefully, you found some of our nonsense valuable. And we will look forward to seeing you guys. If you want to jump in tomorrow, we will be live tomorrow night doing the draft, and then I'm sure that's going to be a good time. We got some characters in there, so it's going to be a really good time. I know Too Stupid to Win is going to be with us. We got one of our frenemies, L Slack himself, will be here. So looking forward to drafting against him. We've got Big Norm joining us this year. We've got M Strikes. Boy Dern will be in the house for that. So we have a really good crew. I'm missing somebody else. Who else is in there? Did I say Wolf Warner?
Yeah, I haven't looked at the
Oh,
list, so no.
Slack. Yeah, we got and KO and myself as well. So there's 10 of us in there, and then really looking forward to that. It's going to be a good time. So I hope everybody has a good rest of the Sunday. Enjoy it. Enjoy the time with your family, and we will see you guys back on the next one.
Later, everybody.
Peace out.